Yep. Uh, well, it doesn't bode well that we dropped the connection already. I'm hoping that was the first and only time we have that incident. Uh, Tonight, since we're only just starting the game, I'm going to start over from scratch for the sake of having these saved online. But for anybody watching this after the fact, welcome to the Witching Hour. We had one little false start here where my connection dropped. We're going to try again to play Hellblade: Senua Sacrifice. Hopefully, we don't have continued connection issues. Man, I have to tell you, ever since Time Warner became Spectrum for us, we have a lot of internet connectivity issues in the evening. It's very frustrating, but we don't really have another option where we live. So, at any rate, I think I'm going to leave everything just the way it was. Start new game. Let's try this again. Yeah, as I mentioned the first time, the audio, especially in the headset, does a great job of making it sound like you're just hearing like a voice in the back of your head.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. Dead. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why isn't she coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. I feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right?
When a game has a mental health advisor, it's a bad sign.
True. Some are old.
Maybe it's a good sign.
Some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in hell high.
Look. Up ahead.
Hell high.
You see it too?
You promised you could.
Yes. It is real after all.
Could it be?
She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
Gosh, I want to go back. This isn't safe. Can they see me? I don't know if I should trust these voices in my head. Gosh.
Look around and you'll see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain.
I see them.
Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
You can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you.
Boy, this is disturbing.
They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her.
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be?
Yes, I am afraid.
You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight.
David Garcia, you did an
Almost
excellent job
vulnerable.
terrifying me with this audio mixing.
It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
Yeesh.
They can feel you.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own. But it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper.
Oh no. I'm gonna have to do something.
What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No
Let's
one
do
will
that then.
judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Get used to the controls here. So, I always go backwards before I go forwards, just to see if there's anything. Oh. Sir, do you know what I should do? I don't think he has any advice for me. Alright, well. I think it's going to ease me into things.
Look really clearly.
Focus, Senua.
Focus. Focus and you'll see. What happens if you focus?
I was thinking it said that... Okay,
Do
that's...
not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea, and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river, and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the river of knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Okay. Well, thanks for the directions. to be able to attack or anything, so I'm guessing that's just not something I'm supposed to do yet. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. You guys all remember it for me, right? Nothing behind me. Oh man. What's real and what's not real? Okay, I'm running.
Darkness is coming. Yearns for life. Hungers for life. Like black holes in the heart. But she's not stopping.
It's hard to express how terrifying this feels.
Not this time.
Okay, this looks better.
Can you see it?
The land of mist and fog. The old fool was right. What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost.
Where are you? I hear you.
He's there, you know.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim. And the goddess Hela holds his soul there.
Okay, so
Her dear beloved, Dillian.
Dandelion? Alright, so I'm an awesome lady going to rescue my beloved from hell.
What is
I can dig it.
Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. He's dead. But his soul is in Helheim. His soul still lives. She needs to save his soul.
Apparently she didn't bring a weapon though.
She needs to lay him to rest.
I agree, as much as I love Dandelion.
There's nothing she can do. She thinks she's going to save him. She's not going to save him. She'll
The
never
bridge to
let him go.
Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
Yes, let's see. See if we can find it. If these voices in my head would just quiet down, I'll be good. Okay, that looks like another thing that I focus on.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim, and that is where you must travel.
Okay. It's a beautiful game, I have to say that. Sort of admiring the graphics for a moment. Definitely impressive. For some reason I'm getting vibes of, right now with the waterfall of the mountains. I know Drew also read a short story from our book group called The Truth is a Cave in the Black Mountains by Neil Gaiman. Which probably also... Yeah, I see the sword, but for some reason I don't seem to be able to push any of the attack buttons yet. So yeah, she's equipped. It just doesn't think I should be using it yet, I guess.
Just drop down. What's down there? You've got to go. Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
Dustin, if you haven't read that story, The Truth is a Cave in the Black Mountains, I think you would really like it.
He's going to hurt you. It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Don't listen.
I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Don't catch me again. Never! Wait.
Oh,
Who are you?
Just a memory.
Drew? Is that you?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar. An old fool. Druth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
well, you're a little creepy, but I could use the company.
Again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
She needs to use her eyes.
Okay, so... I find something with that symbol then, I assume.
It's near. Focus, and you will find it.
I bet I've... Oh, I see it. I see the shadow.
Look towards the gate, and the gate will open.
So let's see here. Can I do both?
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's not safe.
It worked!
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell, but I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people pay the heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that?
Yikes.
When we are always here. Stand on the edge. Pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
If you fall, you will die.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds,
I saw a
only
typo
Hela
in the subtitles.
can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed. And with her, you must bargain.
I'm glad that we recently read Norse mythology before playing this game. It's coming in quite handy. I assume I go down there, but I always feel like I should see a path through to the end. Yep, absolutely. That's true. And we have all these themes that arise without even meaning to. Alright, let's see. Something's about to happen.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? A half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him.
Crazy, but great. Oh.
Someone's here.
Oh no. Me? Wasn't me.
I beg you. Let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Die.
Oh. There's something for me to fight.
You're close.
I sort of wonder if I was meant to lose that.
You did this.
Wow. Wow.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Okay, so that's what I've heard, that if you die a bunch in the game, or the dark rot will grow each time you fail. If the rot reaches Senua's head, her quest is over. Dang. And all progress will be lost. So, I can't fail too much, or I will... all of my progress will be lost.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow, and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
The way it felt was that with the first few people that I fought who were not just like shadow people, like I could actually defeat them, and then my attacks seemed kind of ineffectual against the two shadow people who were fighting me at once. It's all, like, so it could illustrate
lies behind the
vision of her dead and their whole rot mechanic.
You must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Zurt, and the god of illusion, Valravn. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
Alright, so...
To Dillian, to his soul. It
So-
won't open. How will she get through? Why won't it open? Why can't she open it? She needs to change
To
the
open the
gods.
gate,
She has to fight
you must
two
first
gods
face the gods that guard it. The god of fire,
Fire.
Zurt, and the god of illusion, Valravn.
Okay.
Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
No problem. Yeah, I agree. It's cool that she's carrying around her boyfriend's skull with her.
Valravn, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. cannot be opened without it.
No problem. That's what I was thinking. Like, this guy sounded like the more intimidating of the two, so I should probably not start with him, but oh well. I'm guessing both of those paths ultimately came to the same place up here. That seems like the way forward, but I just want to take a quick look around, because if I'm going to play the game, I may as well enjoy it, right? Ooh, here we go.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
All right. Where are you, Master of Illusions? Well, I suspect I'm going to have to fight some minions before I get to him.
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
Okay. It's an excellent point. We'll keep going and
What's that? It's a door. No, it's not. Push it. Push it. Push it. Come on. Come on. Push it.
I'm pushing it. Ooh, baby, baby. Baby, baby. Alright, so... Yeah. Yeah, I can see it.
We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? Once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
Yep, it's gone now. And it's darker and scarier. Great. Oh, okay. I know there's a ladder, but take a quick peek around.
Never could close her eyes. However hard she tried. Begged.
But I don't know that I believe it's really there. I don't want to go back. Well, I mean, I do. What if these voices in my head would just cut it out for a minute? How do I do sort of the walk through the veil type thing again? To make that door disappear like the previous one did. Can I go up here or anything? No, I don't seem to be. I don't think I should go too far back. Alright, I think there's something obvious I'm missing. Things seem so illusory here. Oh. I swore I could have sworn I pushed on the door when I went up the first time, but apparently I didn't push at the right spot or something.
This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
Come on. I'm gonna have to fight something. Where are you? Yep. I was waiting for that.
Finish this! Finish! You're winning.
Bring it.
He's down. Finish it. Finish it. Strike him.
Anyone else?
The Northmen will not stop her. She will find what she's looking for.
Okay.
Valravn's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen,
It
Drew.
actually felt pretty good too.
Look how much it's changed.
Align the ravens. Alright, so where are the ravens that I need to align? Is it those? Don't think it's those.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravn.
I think this was another instance of a wall disappearing when I walked under that arch. I gotta say, this game, so far I'm digging it. The combat felt pretty good. Oh, there we go. There they are.
Something's shifted. Something's happened. Something shifted. Can you feel it?
I can feel it. So yeah, the game's pretty creepy, especially with the sound in the headphones. But it's also obviously beautiful, and like I said, like it just felt really good fighting those guys. There's regular melee attacks, there's quick attacks, there's strong attacks, and there's the blocking. So the first couple times I got hit, I still started getting the hang of blocking, but I think I just push it now. I'm sure things will get harder as it goes along, but
Do you feel it? It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different. An imposter world where the forest itself is watching.
plus, even though I don't know much about her yet, I just really feel like I like the character that I'm portraying in this game.
Another gate.
Venturing into hell to save her beloved, carrying his skull at her side. Maybe she's crazy. Well, she's definitely crazy, but maybe her whole mission is crazy. Let's see here.
To break the seal,
Align the ravens with the mark of Valravn.
Alright.
What does it mean? Which ravens?
So I'll
Can't
have
you
to...
see them? She can't. Look round. Try to find. Line up the ravens. Line them up. Shh, 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 shh. What is it?
I hear something.
If you hear the song of Valravn, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
That's creepy. That's definitely creepy.
The song. Listen, focus. You need to focus.
It's that direction.
Valravn, challenge me.
He's gone. He disappeared. Where'd he go? Where is he?
Ugh. So I'm like the sound is coming through different channels in my ears, so I have to kind of line it up. There we go. Can I get over there? Or do I have to go back around? I wonder if I have to go back around. So he's over there. Or at least the illusion is. Maybe I need to focus on these ravens first, I don't know. So I feel like that's what I need to line up, but... Because I gotta line those up with that gate to get through there, but it also is telling me to follow the sound of Valravn, so... I wonder if I missed something over here. Maybe. This is when I missed The Legend of Zelda. Yeah, they are creepy. I want to put an end to them. But I can't go through there. Alright, I'll go back to the way I came, the one I found him the first time. First time I found him over here. I see him over there. How do I get to him? Boy, I feel dumb right now. See him. How do I get to him? Because I can't go through that gate over there. Wait a minute. I think I might have just seen something. I'm probably wrong. This is the frustrating thing with games where... This is why Breath of the Wild ruined me for other games, because I just want to be able to climb over the dumb obstacles that are keeping me from things. Yeah, I know where he's at. I need to get to him. I do too, buddy, but... problem is... It's like, there they are, but I feel like I need to be up there from that vantage point to do it. Kind of like I had gotten higher before, but... How does one get up there? This climbing doesn't seem to be an option. I'll try all the interact buttons again, but come out and face me, dude. I sort of wonder if progressing forward will get me up to the vantage point I need to be at, but there's gotta be something very obvious I'm missing. When I go over here, let me try one. This is dumb. You know, I never did look over here. I don't expect there to be a lot over here, but at this point, who knows? I don't think I can line them up this way because I have to have the door in the background. So it's like, yeah, I do have to get onto that platform. Just how to accomplish that. I'm gonna look at this one more time to see if it gives me any other hints. What if I... Okay, try a couple of things here. Funny. If I go back, the voices are saying, "Don't give up now." I'm wondering if there's another way. This is where I came way before the first time I lined up the things, right? So there's nothing on this side. Not that anybody else other than me thought there was. But feel like I just need to get to him over here somehow. Well, that's where I went back over there. It makes me wonder if I did miss something over there the first time. And like maybe I'm supposed to come through here. That's as good of a guess as any, so I just missed something. This is making for some pretty riveting streaming, I'm sure. Alright, well, let's... wait a minute. There's the fake one. See, I wondered about crossing over there, but it focuses in on him when I see him. But how do I get over there? Where's the obvious thing that I am missing? See, I was looking at that beam, but then when I go back up here, I don't see how to actually get to that beam. Because the game won't let you like climb on rocks or anything. Well, I don't want this to be the end of the journey. I want to have a fulfilling ending to this stream. Dude, how do I get to you? I want to slay you. I thought for sure it was just going back around and going through that gate, but then I can't open the gate, so... Yeah, I thought about that too. Well, I'm running out of ideas, guys. I'm willing to try. I assume you need these stairs. And I agree, they seem suspicious. I saw eyes over here earlier. Come to me, Valravn. Hey, voices in my head, why don't you give me some hints or something? That would be helpful. You guys are no help at all. Man, I don't know how many times I'm gonna push that, but look, guys. So right. Wait a minute, hold on. So if that changes that, does it change anything else? Does the illusion magic change anything else when that changes? Or is it only that changes? Because clearly this literally changes. Does anything else change? See, the voices keep telling me to follow him, which I did, but there's only so far I can go. hate to consult a walkthrough over a game that was under the impression was pretty linear. And wait a minute, wait just a gosh darn minute. This is an arch, right? So does this arch change anything? Because... oh my gosh, guys, I am so sorry. Oh, that was like 15 minutes of nothing because I didn't walk through an arch. I can't even blame that on the game design. That was just my own stupidity. Yo, Valravn. And he's gone.
Is she lost? It wouldn't be the first time. Last winter, before the tragedy.
Well, now I know
the wilds of her native land.
These arches are important.
Berries, roots, and rabbits. It's uncommon, we see. Call such a person a gallant. Some, like Truth, become gallant in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
So here's that gate. And a way to get up higher. See the ladder. I'm gonna go up the ladder.
She can get up now. She can get up now. What's happening? She can get up now. How can she get out? It must be magic. Dark magic. A trick. Valravn's tricking her. Valravn. How can she get out? Bait. It's him. Dark magic draws her closer. It's not him. He's helping her. It's not him. It's a trick. She's doing it on her own. He's not tricking her. It's magic. It's an illusion.
See, hopefully I can still get up like it showed me. Man, that was an ordeal that probably didn't need to be. I'll put a note in my video that there's about a 15-minute segment you can skip, at least 15 minutes. onward we go.
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods, a creature in the night. If only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning. A deep and primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
She can't go in there. Behind that? Valravn, he's there. She has to find another route.
Truth says there's always another route.
Find a way. Go round.
Find your own path.
A different way.
I don't like this.
It's nearly over. Defend yourself.
Nobody cares.
Behind you. Quickly get up.
So it creeps a little bit further up me. Okay. Let's try that again. So it's a little bit tougher once they have two of you fighting at once. Oh, come on. Boy. It's tough because once you get knocked down, yeah, it's... We'll get through it. I just need to be a little bit more willing to use the block button.
Find a good position.
But you can let them behind you.
Yes!
See, like right there, I was...
He's gone.
Whew. Yeah, it's a little tricky. Like, I know I should like have my back up so that I'm not getting into the fray between them, but it's sort of like the momentum of your movements, especially when there's two of them at once. And the blocking blocking's a little bit difficult to anyways, it's not bad at all when there's one of them. It's a little tricky when there's two, but
Go to him.
that was actually still fun, even though I screwed up a lot. So this is just back out the way I came. Is this where I was supposed to come? Maybe not. Let's see. Ah, here we go. I'll pull you a little bit further. I don't know how long. If I knew I was close to Valravn, I would just say I'll go until I beat him.
Like to leave everything behind? Your home, loved ones, to head deep into the wilds, perhaps never to return. Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything. Turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place. Good lord.
The song. Valravn's song. It's over here. It's over here. Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's two. Which one? Listen, focus, listen.
It's magic, it's magic. It's an illusion. She's been in the forest like this before. This reminds her of somewhere.
the forest.
Where? Which forest? The forest in the wilds.
The wilds.
She left you. She went to the wilds a long time ago. Why did she go to the wilds?
She wanted to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own darkness.
Did she beat her darkness?
No. It nearly killed her, but she tried.
Druth. Druth helped her.
That's the real one there.
For Druth, she'd
She'd
be
be
dead.
dead. She can't beat her own darkness. She wanted to marry Dillian. She came to beat her own darkness and marry Dillian. But it didn't work.
She thought her curse would affect him.
She thought her curse would spread to him. She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too. She nearly died.
She thought the curse made her tainted.
Druth helped her.
Because when I look at this one, the sound is right in front of me, whereas if I look at the one off there, it still sounds like it's off to the side, like back here. So now what do I do? Trying to see if that changes anything. I'll go back the...
Open it. Not from this side.
really quick. I'm going to see if I can push this over. Make myself a little shortcut. Oh.
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
Okay. So this might just be a little side chamber for a bonus there. So now he's moved, it sounds like. He was up here. That gate over there makes me think I should be able to... Yeah. Yeah, now the sound is coming from that direction. Wait a second. Just trying to see if this changes anything here. Did it though? So I'm just not looking in the right place. It's very possible I'm not. Oh, is that a... Or did it add something over here? Oh. Oh. Alright, jump down here, let me... see.
The ravens.
The ravens.
They've gone.
They've gone.
No, half of them have gone.
They've gone. Some's still there. But where? Some's still there.
Valravn's helping? Why is he helping?
He's not helping.
It's a trick.
Quiet.
Where have they gone?
Out in the wilds, in the cold winter woods.
Where have they gone?
She no longer felt fit for this world. She almost gave in to the darkness. But she remembered Dillian's words. She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and kill that which had become part of her.
Okay, I think I made all the ravens come back. Did I just make them all come back? There. The one where I was the first time? Is that what you mean? Yeah, you might be right, because I couldn't get to that other door before. And if I can now... gap is still there, but I still think I may need to get there somehow. Oh wait, can I come up the other side somehow? Yeah, I think you're right too. Kind of like we did with the bridge. Here, I have an idea. I have an idea. Let's use this arch and look up there and see if we can make... There we go. Now it's solid, isn't it? But we needed it to be unsolid first so we could walk in there and open this gate. And then we had to go back and make it solid again. So now we can walk across the top. Starting to get the hang of this now. Not for that one gap earlier where I missed an arch for 15 minutes, I wouldn't be so ashamed of myself. But alright, now we're talking.
The ravens. Where have you gone?
Looking back, I was so naive to think she could banish it on her own. The further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled to see anything at all. And the glow, the smallest hints of shape, sound, thought, grew in strength until they consumed her whole.
Yep.
Before she knew it,
Now I just have to line up those ravens.
had her in its claws.
You guys tell me when you're ready to tap out. And I'll sign off for the night. I figure I'd at least get through this doorway. Maybe we're lucky and this will... The big fight will be on the other side. But if not, and if it keeps going, then... Wait a minute. There we go.
Broken. The gate is open. Open. She did it.
There is no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness. It's like it doesn't want to kill them. Yet, it will gnaw at her, biding its time. Only when she is at her weakest will it strike to kill. Will she find Dillian before her time comes?
I've got my fingers crossed. This is the last door, and then I fight the illusion guy. If so, that's where I'll stop. Valravn, I've come for you. It's quite possible. This looks like a big courtyard where I fight something, so I'd say there's a good chance.
Overcome Valravn's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together.
So there's a final illusion, and then I face him. We're almost up to 2 hours, so I'm wondering if I should call it quits. I'll run around here for a minute and see if it presents itself to me relatively quickly. Yeah. I'm gonna take like 2 minutes to run around just because I can't help myself. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be tapping out here. It's supposed to be the witching hour, not the witching double hour. But here's the gate. What did that change?
Speak to me, Druth. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire,
really.
Findan made his escape.
Okay.
What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth.
There we go.
The man that I am now. And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
Okay. I feel like we're cooking with gas this time. Alright, I'm gonna probably go back over there and walk up the tree, but just having a quick look. Guessing now I can go up the middle? Maybe not. Still no? I thought I did everything over here, but maybe not. I know. Wait a minute. Did that change anything? Is it different with the beam gone? Don't think so. Versus... Now I can't seem to make the beam come back. That's weird. It was there a minute ago. Oh yeah, there it is. Go through this way, you think? Maybe if I... Valravn, you and your illusions. It's like, I don't think I should... There's one there, but there's also one like out in the middle. I used the one arch over there already, having to use it again. Oh, I didn't realize it was 2:30. What else changes when you look through this arch? Anything? Seems like there's a purpose. The only thing that making that beam appear accomplished was letting me knock that bridge down. Or at least the only thing that I'm aware of it accomplishing. So, for that bridge to be knocked down, what's the purpose of that? Yeah, I may have to sign off here, guys. And as much as I really want to smite Valravn and have that be the end of things, it's getting a little bit late. Check one more thing. If it doesn't pan out, I will call it a night right when we hit the 2-hour mark. Climb the wall? You mean here, or? Or what do you mean? Walk up that limb. Oh, do you mean the one in the middle? Does it look different to you now? I'll go give it a shot. Let's see. Let's go back this way and see if... Because I thought I had tried that before, but I could very well not have. Not that one. Okay. You mean a limb over here? Oh, that one. Did it look different from with the gate at one point? Maybe it did. Maybe it did. Maybe that's what changes. Does change, so I don't know which way is better, but we'll try both. There we go. Thanks, brother. Don't fall, Senua. Alright, and do a big bird's nest. Great.
Rook, the gate is open. Wait, open.
This darkness. I know it from the wilds. It's coming back for me.
Ooh, yikes.
I'm still here. Are you too? Where are we? I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in, strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper, driving you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus! Focus!
I see
wilds! You trapped me there!
Get up, get up, get up, get up. Up, up, up.
She's injured. She won't make it.
Up, up, up. Nope, didn't quite do it. Nice. Great.
They're overwhelming. Surrounding her. She's going to lose. Take him down! Take him down! Capable warrior. Remember your training.
No, up, 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 up. You're not going down yet. Oh no.
He's down! Finish! There are too many of them. Find strong. Remember the warrior trials.
Oh, come on. Come on. Up. Ah. Come on.
The mirror.
The mirror.
Focus on me.
I can't. Ah.
Focus. Focus.
beat you in the wilds, did I? It was an illusion. But not this time!
Oh, yeah.
The Mark of Valravn. One of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat.
Man, that was crazy.
Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for Druth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming. I still hear you.
Thanks, bro. I do feel pretty good about myself after that. It got pretty intense there towards the end because I had to focus on him to be able to see him, but when you're focusing you can't block, and so it was kind of a balance between the two. So back that way was where I came down, right? Yeah, okay. Just checking. Whew. That was awesome, though.
When she was younger, she would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And then she saw them. Elusive. Shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. The trees, the mountains, caves.
So am I just going back now? I suppose that would make sense. But I would just go back.
Can you see the faces too? They're there. If
Yeah.
you look for them.
Well, I'm obviously not going to proceed to the next guardian that I have to defeat, but I am going to just sort of exit back out of Valravn's lair, go back to the main little hub. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever played this, Alex, and that was pretty intense, the fight I just had with Valravn. Really wasn't sure what to expect from this game. I'm a little out of practice with combat because I've just been playing sort of point-and-click adventures and whatnot lately. But that was crazy, in a good way. Thanks, bro. Yeah, let me just get back out of here, and I will sign off for the night. Looks like the chamber back through here. I see an autosave happening. And there we go. So, there's the door to the underworld. Oh gosh. What the heck?
It's nearly over. Finish. You won. They've surrounded you.
What? Getting better at it. So,
She needs to go back. She can't. It won't open. Why won't it open? Why won't it open?
There's another challenge.
okay.
Challenge.
Yes, obviously, I have to.
Challenge. So
I wasn't going to try to go through there yet. So yes, I have to challenge Cert. I will do that next time. For right now, I'm going to... I assume it auto-saved after that. Well, thanks, Alex.
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir.
Yep.
The ice continued to drip.
As soon
And
as
the power
this
of the
story
void
wraps
gave
up, I
life
promise
to
I'm
it,
quitting.
And it became a cow whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. But you weren't expecting that.
Nice. Okay, Dustin. Yep, I can't wait till the next time either. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow night. Since I'm hanging out with you, Dustin, on New Year's Eve, I'm going to hang out with Drew tomorrow. So tomorrow I definitely won't be streaming. Possibly on Thursday or Friday I'll pick this up again. Either way, I'm having a lot of fun with this, and I look forward to the next time. I'm going to go ahead and exit out of here. Confirm. And thank you guys for watching me. I had a lot of fun with this game. It's really sweet, better than I expected. So I will pick this up soon. Talk to you guys later.